Prairie Scraps. I don't know, it's one of those days with the computer, I guess. Apologize, I did say I was gonna go on live. Hopefully you can hear okay. So welcome to my channel, it's Prairie Scraps, and today I'm gonna do an unboxing, and then let's do a quick fall craft. So I hope you'll join in. Make sure that you have subscribed to the channel and hit that notification button. I'm getting a little better about doing crafts more frequently since I'm getting back into the schedule of school. So I still haven't figured it all out. Next week I will be doing all the music things, so music lessons. So it's still, you know, kind of a little bit up in the air, but I am on here more frequently. So stay tuned, and I hope you'll do all the things. Give it a little thumbs up if you like it, and like I said, subscribe and hit that notification. So I just got in the new launch that came out. I am a direct sell. I'm with Chalk Couture as an independent designer, and I love the products. I do lots of crafts here and try to give you as many craft ideas as I possibly can, but oftentimes I do also kind of promote Chalk. So I wanted to show you what I got in because I'm pretty pumped. Got a great big box. It doesn't even fit in my spot. If you're thinking it looks kind of wackadoodle here, it's because I'm in my little camper. I have a little vintage Airstream camper. It's sort of my little crafting spot. I'm kind of thinking about moving to the house because my daughter went to college, and you know, there's a whole great big bedroom available. So hopefully these are all the things that are coming out of my box. And sorry for kind of moving things in here on camera. So Christmas and fall is what I got. I didn't get everything. Hey, I'm human. Sometimes I just kind of go through and pick and choose what I think is going to sell, what I really like. Oftentimes I only make things that I actually want in my own house. So this was one of the things I was pretty excited about for Christmas. Is every year I do pretty well having like an ornament kit. And so these ornaments are actually, I think the kit part is out, but you can buy them individually. So there's a transfer that goes with it. Look at that. Isn't that cute? There's a little gingerbread man. There's a tree. There is a mitt, and it's got both sides, as well as a candy cane, both sides. And the pieces, the classic ornaments that come with it, is a 13 pack. And one of the things, so you'll get to use these are reusable transfers. You can use it over and over and over. These, however, are not reusable. So once you use them, they're going to be used, right? All right. So I want to show you these because they're a great size. I think, you know, they're not too small, not too big. And like the mitt, you can do both sides. The tree and the gingerbread man are also both sides, you know, because you don't have to reverse it. So I'm thinking about putting some kits together, and you get like, I don't know, we'll see how I put it together because I want to make it affordable. Let me know if you're wanting, you know, a kit put together, but I'm pretty excited. They're kind of like, they're a press board, but what has happened is we've opened up what's called the Chalk spot, and it's sort of just like the Target dollar spot. It's not $1, and nothing is $1 anymore if you've gone through any of the spots. And so anyway, this comes with 4 mitts. It's got, looks like 3 gingerbread men, 3 of the candy canes. Aren't those cute? And then 3 trees. So that is the lineup for these, and I'm pretty excited about it because I think it would be really easy peasy to make ornaments for Christmas. If you like to, I like to use them for tags. I always give my kids a new ornament every Christmas. Obviously this is going to be it, and I did order a couple of these because I wanted to go nuts. So we'll be making those soon. Those are called the classic Christmas ornaments, or these are the etched Christmas ornaments. Makes me think maybe I don't know, maybe they'll have another one. So I'm excited about. Christmas is coming, right? Okay, so another item that they made in the dollar spot. So the ideal with the Chalk spot is, hello, thank you. I know, aren't they so Cool. Hi, Catherine. I know. And also, just so you know, if you see something that you really like as I'm unboxing it, make sure you get them right away, because Chalk is no longer, ordering gobs and gobs of stockpile and piling up anymore. They're kind of making it a one-time run or a two-time run. So they're not like restocking things as per se. And then of course, the other end of it is you're not going to see these things go on sale either. The other one that I think is going to be super excited, and I ordered 2 sets of these. These are from the Dollar Spot. The idea behind the Dollar Spot, Chalk Spot, they're most of the things in their surfaces, they're a little bit cheaper made, but they are totally sturdy. You know, they're good quality, and I love this one. These are like, we had some reindeer last year that were bigger. And I found them hard to put together, but these are easy peasy. Look at that. Is that so cute? All you have to do is like make a pattern on it, or just paint them, or you could use some sea spray on it to make some chunkiness on it, whatever, antique them, whatever. But the set comes with 2, and like I said, the Chalk Spot is affordable. Most of the things on there are under $10. So surfaces is the focus of the Chalk Spot. So these are 2 different sizes. They come in a 2-pack. I ordered 2 because I didn't want to be, I like things in odd numbers, and I didn't want to be like only having 2. I wanted 3. So that I'm excited about. Okay. So I kind of got one of each of the Chalk Spot surfaces. They had come out a little bit ago, but this is one of the ones, this is one of our new sizes. It's an F size, and I want to say it is a 9x9 size. We've got a couple of surfaces that are 9x9. Hi, Tiffany. Good to see you. We got a couple of surfaces that are 9x9 size, and we did get a Dollar Spot one that's a 9x9 size. So this is the Dollar Spot circle. This one's called a 9-inch simple circle. And so this is one that only comes in a 1-pack. Some of our things come in 2. So I don't know. This is a vintage reindeer, and I'm not, let me just say that I really didn't, I love everything vintage, and so I hate to say I don't like him. People were raving about him, but I'm not feeling it. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'll try to do something. I got the surface. I got the deer. That's what we're going to do for a project. The cool thing is when you have surfaces that are somewhat better price points like this, under $10, it's really makes it so you can make whatever you want. And it's not like, you can make it fast, quick, easy. This is one of the simple circles in the 5-inch side. I got one of those. Actually got 2 of those. I want to say they come in a 2-pack. I'm not positive though. I didn't look. So this is a new pattern that came out, damask pattern, and that will be just beautiful on those trees, I think, the damask pattern. Whenever we've had the damask pattern come out, I think we had an 18, a bigger size. This is a B size transfer, 8.5 by 11. But I think we had a C size come out at one time. Love, love, love the damask. So anything in that. This is another one. I'm loving that they're having patterns come out in reasonable sizes. Our patterns used to be only 18 by 18. This is a 12 by 18. A little bit more manageable. It's called the mistletoe pattern. Isn't that pretty? And you could do it all one color if you want, or you can go in and do all the greens and then do the little reds, or whatever trips your trigger. So that is kind of coming up. This is from the Dollar Spot. This one was a little bit more, I think it was more than 10. I don't quote me on prices. I'm not great at it. Yes, these are sticky backed silk transfers, they're called, or stencils, whichever you want to call them. And they're reusable. So you can just wash them with plain water and you can reuse them time and time again. So this comes with the tag with the twine on it. It is a 9 by 12, so any of your 9 by 12 transfers, the B size transfers, they're gonna fit on here perfectly. And I'm gonna make this one today. So I was wondering, because there is a little Chalk Couture tag on these, I was wondering if they come off. It might take a heat tool to take it off, but it's definitely a thing. So little sneak peek there. Oh my goodness, love the Peanuts. They had a new launch with us for the fall, and Peanuts football. It's all the little like football scenes. It's got Lucy, it's got all the characters. Oh my gosh, so cute. So cute. Peanuts football. I'm excited about that. I asked my husband if he wanted a t-shirt. He kind of gave me a look. I don't know, he thought it was cute, but I'm not sure he thought that he was gonna do a t-shirt, so we'll see. Okay, also another new size that we have. This is a G size, and it is, I don't know, what is it, 18? Yep, 18 by 6, and there's 3 transfers on it. They're Peanuts. This one is Thanksgiving pies with Miss Lucy and Snoopy on it. It says the pumpkin is in. Isn't that cute? And then another one, this is my favorite, Be Giving with Charlie Brown and Snoopy. I don't know, I just kind of like Snoopy a lot. And then here's another favorite Snoopy going into the pile of leaves. 3 different options in that size. So cool. Okay, another little Christmas one that I got was Merry Christmas. I kind of got it because there's a music thing going on here. With a kind of a vintagey looking tree. It's called Oh Christmas Tree. I don't think it's Oh Christmas Tree in the music. I'm just telling you. You know, the musician me has to tell you the truth. Okay, so some more simples. Oh, let me show you this one. Sweet. I was just looking at this one going, that's cute, but I don't think it's big. I thought it was like a B size, but it's an A size transfer, 4x6. Sweet Santa Sweets, it says, and always handmade with love, North Pole, only for the good. It's got little kiss in the front. Oh my gosh, I could have used that last year when we were doing a candy theme for princesses. Here's my other trees, not to be forgotten, but I did get 2. And so such a cute little one. And actually, I think this would be a perfect one to put on this tag. So this is the 5x7 simple tag, and it's perfect for the 4x6. You can make a tag with it. I think that's a cute one. So that's another one of the simple sizes. If you know, kind of want to just make something just smaller. I got a couple of those. I don't know if those come in 2. I want to say they come in 2 packs because I have 2. So I don't know. I may be wrong. And then here's a 5x7 simple shape. Again, I think they came in 2. And this is my husband's fingerprints from work. He was so excited. He started going through my box. He's like, let's open this. I need to turn on the lights. I need to see what came in. I'm like, okay. So he was like going nuts. So this is a 5-inch simple square. Again, I'm pretty sure it comes in a 2-pack. Pretty sure. But it's that same kind of MDF board. All right, that is it. Oh, I did get some espresso in. You can congratulate me now. And I think I got a free paste. I think they were throwing in a free paste. And oh, one more, a big one, an 18x18 D size transfer. It's called Joy Noel, and it's like the French spelling of joy. It's got the old time Santa on there. It's got some words and prints and stuff. You know, I love the vintage stuff. So you know that you know that I'm gonna love that one. Okay, and last but not least, as a designer, I get to get next month's club kit ahead of time. So if you're wanting to be in my monthly club, it was the bows this month. This is this month's. The 2 little bags, zipper bags with the bow transfer and everything you need to complete these. These were the ones that I made. Aren't they cute? I was thinking for my daughter because she loves green. I don't know. She went to college. I kind of kept it in here away from her. So maybe she'll get it. Maybe she won't. I don't know. But love those little zipper bags, you know, zipper pouch for school or whatever. But next month, so we are in August. That's the August one. If you want to get that, it's a great time to do it. Also, if you want a discount on your stuff and don't want to be a designer, we do have what's called a perks program. So look down below. I did put in all the links on the description for all of these things. For club, for being in a Perks member, you get 30% off all your craft supplies, including the club. So club is a separate thing, and then it costs you $20 a month to be in the Perks club, but this month it's only $10 and you still get $20, but that $20 comes right back to you in product. You use your certificate every month for $20 worth of product. So it really doesn't cost you anything, but you do have to sign up and be a member of the Perks club in order to get 30% off. And there's special deals just for you, like right now, if you purchase, free shipping. I have the link down below. The club is down below, Perks is down below. I have my own link. I sell them, so I do make a little bit off of them, and I would love to have you join as a club member or Perks or whatever. So club next month for September is this gorgeous kind of plaid pattern. It's called Pretty in Plaid, and this is the pattern. You can reuse this over and over and over. Put it down. I'll show you in a minute how they work, because I'm going to do one. And then there's also this really cute same kind of thing as our boards. I can't get in here. Oh my gosh, bubble wrap. As our chalk spot stuff surfaces. This is a picture frame. Oh my goodness. Don't ask me. Is it a part? Is it supposed to be a part? I don't even know. I don't think it's, I don't know. It's like a part. So, maybe it's not supposed to be, maybe it is. It's a little picture frame, and you could do that. It's got the hang-ups on it. It's got, you know, the back on it. So cute. I'm not sure why it's a part. I'm gonna ask about that. Also, I'm seeing my finger. Maybe it's my fingerprints and not my hubby. You know, that could happen. Also, the first month that you join club, you do get a free mini squeegee too, so you can use the squeegee. And this comes with shimmer gold and vanilla paste to do that frame. So watch for that. I will probably do that around September 1st. That will be next month's club. I love the club. I don't ever want to miss a club. It's no fun to miss a club. Okay, so I told you I was going to do a really quick fall project. So here we are. I guess I should have put that in. We are going to do a quick project. I'm going to use the last, I really wanted to use this tag. I think I can use this for a little fall project. And I wanted to use Snoopy. Who doesn't love Snoopy? This was from our last launch, Peanuts Snoopy Stripe pattern. I just haven't done anything with it. I don't know. I'm excited about it. It's not that I didn't love it. It's just, you know, whatever. So I want to make this as a background on my tag. And what I'm seeing is a lot of, you could use a fall pattern if you wanted. You wouldn't have to use Snoopy if you didn't have this one or whatever. Use any fall pattern. And this is our transfer. It's reusable and washable. You can use it over and over and over again. And we are gonna work on it. The first time you use it, because it's so sticky, you do want to fuzz it so that it doesn't stick so hard. My hubby's home for lunch. He's gonna be mad because I didn't make him lunch. So I'm just gonna like put a fuzzy clean towel on it. This is our fuzzing cloth. I'm gonna do both sides here. You don't want to get it stuck to itself, so that's kind of why I'm leaving it on the backing when I fold it back and do the fuzzing, because I don't want to get it stuck to itself, because it will tear it and abuse it, kind of thing. So I just stick it back, stick it on, stick it off, stick it on, take it off. It's just a clean towel. You can use your t-shirt if you want to do this. Okay, so we're just doing Snoopy in the background. It's all the different poses of Snoopy, and you'll see in just a minute. And I'm just gonna stick this tag right here in the backing. I'm just gonna use it the way it is. Let's see. And you could paint this if you wanted to, but because we're doing fall, I'm kind of just gonna wing it the way it is. I'm just gonna leave it the brown. I like the brown. To me, it looks like fall, a brownish color. And we're gonna do some sort of orange, I think. Let's see what we got. Maybe some orange peel. That's what I'll use. I don't know. I'm not as bright. I'll use this marmalade. I think this was a color of the month. Every month we have like a color of the month that you can get. Isn't that yummy? So yummy. Okay, I'm gonna put you down a little bit so you can see everything. So I'm just using the squeegee, picking it up on the squeegee on the beveled edge, and I'm gonna just go move kind of quickly to get the whole entire tag covered. And it doesn't matter if you use too much, you can always, you know, squeegee it off, it doesn't matter. You just want to get full coverage. Anywhere you see the board come through, that is what you're going to be printing. So, and you want to move fast, you don't want it to dry on you. And when you put the transfer down, make sure that you get all the bubbles out. If there's a bubble, it'll kind of squeegee under, it'll go underneath and kind of turn out, have like smears and goobers and stuff. Not that that's, you know, it's not terrible. We can always fix it. Nothing is, you know, a crafting emergency around here, but it's nicer if you can just get a nice clean print with your transfer. So all the little views of Snoopy on here, so cute. Put Snoopy down below if you are a Snoopy lover, or put your favorite Peanuts character. I would love to hear who your favorite Peanuts character is. I think Snoopy happens to be mine. I don't know. I'm pretty partial. I like Lucy too. You know, she's kind of grouchy. All right, then you just peel to reveal, and you want to kind of peel, you know, a little bit on the, take it easy. You don't want to go too fast, and you've got exactly that print. Oh my goodness, so cute. I love it. All right, and I'll just take this to the sink and wash it off, and use one of our board erasers to get it clean. But isn't that cute? You can, I don't know if you can see. So cute. So cute. I'm gonna set this aside to dry. It doesn't take very long for our chalks to dry, but I just think he's cute. And you could replace it up here and try to do up here, but I think it's gonna be okay. I am wishing I had some Snoopy like ribbon or something. All right, gonna set that aside. I'll take that into the house and get that done. Next, oops, I got some on. This is washable. It's water soluble, so it will wash off. Of course, orange has some pigment, and I got it on one of my new shapes. Yeah, they are so fun, Tiffany. They are so fun. I think I can get this little, I want to do this middle one. That's what I want to do, is the Peanuts one here. And so this one has like, I don't know if you can see, there's 3 of them on here. There's like a cut line. And so I'm just going to use a trimmers and just cut along the line, just the screen. But you could cut the backing too. Maybe I should do the backing. Actually, I think I'm going to do the backing. I'm just going to do the whole thing because then it'll fit into my binder. I kind of keep these in art binders so that I can keep track of them. I think I'll know that this is a 3-part because I'll never use them all together anyway. So I'm going to use that middle one, that Be Giving one. I just love that one. And again, it's the first time I've used it, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little fuzzing of it before we put it on there so it doesn't stick too hard. But you know, this surface is really great. I love it. Okay, let's see. It just fits. So I kind of want to do the Be Giving part with the orange that I just used, and then do the rest maybe in black or in espresso. Espresso is my new favorite black. So I'm just gonna do this really quick. Oh, I take that back. I might do the leaves too, because I like the leaves in orange. Who doesn't love the orange leaves? What's your favorite color leaves in the fall? I love all the different reds and oranges. Love it. We don't have many of them around here that turn all the different colors. I'm in Idaho, and I used to live in the Midwest, so I kind of got spoiled. with the beautiful colors in the fall in the Midwest. They just really are beautiful. So I'm just using my tool, and you could use a mini squeegee for this too, and I'm just trying to be really cautious and just get the bee giving in orange, or I guess this was marmalade. And then the rest I think I'm going to come back with black. But before I do that, because the chalk does dry up a little faster, I am going to peel to reveal it before I go on to the next color, because I don't want it to dry in the transfer. I want it to be wet when I peel it. Don't let it dry before you peel it back, because it will stick to the transfer and then it won't make a clear picture and it's hard to fill it in. So we're gonna do as best we can here to get all the lettering in orange so it goes with our background on that other tag. And then we're gonna use black, I think. That's my plan. I'm sticking to it. Okay. So I'm gonna start peeling this to reveal. I hope you can see it. I didn't do Charlie Brown and Snoopy. I almost said Mickey Mouse. So I'm sorry this is upside down. So I'm gonna take my time. And those leaves are super slight. Super slight. And I'm gonna leave my thumb on this bottom edge here because I want it to stay in place. I don't want it to come up. I think that looks pretty good. Those leaves, not very dark at all. I might go over the leaves again. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave this back a little, and where I see the outline of those leaves, I'm gonna take a little brush here and just gently go in with this marmalade and do the leaves in orange. And you could, use a variety of colors. And then what I'm gonna do is when I go back, it's not gonna be exactly, because I can barely see some of these leaves. They're really tiny. So I'm just kind of dabbing on it. It's not gonna be perfect. I can't even see that one. But I'm just gonna put a hint of color. I'm not worrying about being inside the lines. I'm just putting a hint of color where those leaves are. I'll show you in a hot minute here. Just trying to get those. I think there's one there. And then when I come back with my black, what I'm gonna do is outline it in black, and I'll show you how you do that. Okay, we need to get this dry because this is it's staying more wet for a longer period of time than it does normally. So I'm just gonna use my dryer here, get this nice and dry. So quick and easy, we've done an unboxing and it's just been under 30 minutes, I think. Oh, yep, under 30 minutes. I've already done the background, it's all ready, and we're doing some detail, in fact, on this little sign that's gonna layer over the top of my little, and I may have some regrets. I maybe should have painted the background of this one white. Who knows? We can always redo it. It's, fun to craft. Who knows? Okay, I'm gonna shut this up, and now I'm gonna come back with my tool and do black, I think, if I can find a working black. Some of my pastes are really getting kind of down on their luck. They're drying up because they just have used them down to the bare minimum, and here we are. Maybe I'm gonna do some vanilla. I'll do vanilla instead, since I would prefer black, because I kind of like doing the outlines of the cartoons in black, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, right? So I'm just gonna do Snoopy and the Charlie Brown, and I am definitely picking up a little bit of this orange and getting it in my vanilla. Remember, vanilla is going to come in next month's club transfer. Oh, I just realized that Charlie Brown has Snoopy's dish. in his hands. It says be giving, and he's holding. My husband has an hour lunch and he works just down the road, so he just comes home, but I'm gonna take off some of the excess of this orange here and put on white. And actually I think this will just be like kind of a lighter color of orange when we're done here, because I have that orange underneath there. So, and like I said, who knows, I could barely see these little leaves, so it may or may not turn out. We'll see. Okay, here we go. Peel to reveal. Easy peasy, peel to reveal here. I'm excited. Let's see how that turns out. I'm gonna take it slow because I don't want it to like peel off. Oh, my little Snoopy kind of dried up. Okay, so I'm gonna go back over and try to get Snoopy a little darker because he dried up too much. I should have maybe peeled to reveal in between. That would prevent that. And so what I'm doing is I'm just trying to get him better down, a little more well-defined. I don't know. Maybe not so great. I don't know. I may have to go back. What do you think? You can tell who he is, but he kind of smeared. I definitely went outside the lines on Snoopy's nose, so I'm gonna have to do some fixing, but you get the idea. This is easy peasy. I don't know. I think it maybe needs to, well, I might have just smeared the whole thing. I think I might have to go over it again with a darker color because it doesn't outset it very well. Do you agree? I might do it again. And actually I might, now that I've got the leaves on there, I might just do the whole thing. I don't think do I have any brown? This one's getting close. I added a little distilled water to it. I'm gonna try to fix this. We're gonna try. And I think the way to go is darker. I just do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you, if you need to do a quick repair. I don't have water in here. I don't have a sink in here. So I can't just erase this. I can't throw it in the sink and wash it. But however, I can use a wipe and go ahead and get it off of here this way. And so what I do is I do the front side, I do the back side, kind of releases a little bit more on the back side. That orange is going to definitely stain my transfer, and that's okay. You just want to get it out of the mesh part. You want to get as much as you can out of the mesh so you can do it again. How many are there? Let me see. I don't know. I'm just not as pleased with this as I would like to be. So, is this? Oh, this is bark. This is not my espresso. So I'm gonna try again. If you don't succeed the first time, try again. Who said that? You guys know who quoted that? Who am I quoting? All right, we're gonna get this off. I'm just kind of going back and forth and trying to get as much of the orange as I can out of the transfer so that I can use it again. There we go. All right. And it is drying pretty quickly, and then I'm just gonna lay it back down. I can see where I went wrong on Snoopy. I did him wrong. I went outside the lines. This time, instead of, actually, I'm gonna put this back on. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna paint this white. I am going to paint it white. I probably could wipe this off or sand it off. I always put a little bit of water in my lid of my paste when I'm painting so that I can kind of wet down the brush. And we are gonna just do this just to give it a white background. So it's a little more contrasting. And the places I have orange, it's gonna kind of turn out to be sort of a light peachy, orangey background. And that's okay. It's okay. We're trying to highlight the words because I just think that this is not got enough highlight. Oh my goodness, it is hot. I don't know about you guys, or where you're located, but we are having forest fires right now all around us, and it's smoky out there. Very smoky. Okay, there we go. The other thing you could do, it's double-sided. You could do 2 different sides, or if you do something like this where you don't like it the first time, it's not bad, but it's not my favorite. You can always go back and turn it over, do the other side. It's not an emergency. One of the things, when I meet people who say they hate crafting, it's always about the mess or the perfection of it. And really, there should be, you can't have joy if you're trying to do everything perfectly. Let's see if we can get that dried and get my space wiped up here. All at the same time. Multitasking. You are watching it at the best. Want this to dry. I think the white is just going to give it a little bit more contrast. So it's okay. Sometimes we live and learn, right? That's one of the best things about watching my videos is you get to see my mistakes and then learn from them without having to make your own mistakes. Because I certainly make my own fair share of mistakes. My poor hubby is like, when is she coming in for lunch? But you know what? I'm on a mission. I want this fixed. I guess that's work. I have been using brown for everything. I love this new espresso color so much. It's unbelievable. Isn't that yummy? It looks like chocolate. It looks like almost not dark chocolate, but it looks pretty yummy. Pretty yummy. Don't eat it. It's not toxic though, because it is me. Ugh, look at me. You're having fun if you're a mess, a hot mess. One of the new transfers is, oh shoot, I forgot who he is, the messy one. Pigpen. It's Pigpen, and it says, this world needs messy people. That's me. I'm the messy people. Okay. We are gonna wash off this tool, put it away. And I'm going to try to place this right over the top because, it's got sort of like a little edge on it. So, which is okay. We're just going to go over the whole thing. I want it to be on here, basically in the same spot. And I washed it off. It's now had time to dry. And this time, I'm just going to go ahead, use a bigger squeegee, that small size squeegee, and do the whole thing in brown. I should have this is the bad thing. I should have waxed before anything wood and multi levels. I should have waxed and I completely forgot it. So, it's one of those craft days. I'm thinking it's going to be okay anyway. So, we're hoping. Here's crossing their fingers. Okay, let's get this off before it dries. Because we don't want Snoopy to be faint again. Okay. Here it is. Oh my goodness. So much better. So much better. Isn't that great? Oh my gosh. They are so much better that way. Those little leaves, they don't show up all that much. They're just a little bit up there. But kind of cute. Kind of cute. All right. There it is. I did it. Pretty pleased with that. Now what I'll do is I will go ahead and attach this with a glue gun onto this bigger tag that I did in orange, and we have got a fun little sign for just like that. Isn't that cute? Would you do it on the upper part, in the middle, on the side? I think I want to hesitate to, I don't want it on the side, because I know that if I do a door tag, it will come, it won't, and do you see how like my transfer did peel off a little bit of that down here? So it sort of looks a little bit rustic. And to just prevent it all from looking rustic, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little sandpaper around the outside edge. Let's see if I can find one here. And I always keep my packaging so that I can do sanding. And I'm just gonna go around the outside edge and sort of take off some of that extra, oops, that was still wet. Just to make it look like it was, I meant it to be that way. Sometimes the best crafters are the ones that can like turn something that is maybe a boo-boo into a glorious piece. And so that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm just gonna take off some of it to make it look like I meant for it to be. See how that just makes a little bit of a difference. So that is it. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I hope that you have a very blessed day. There we are, whichever place. Tell me where you would put it, middle, top, on the edge, off to the side. I kind of like it to the side, but I know how that goes. So I will be playing around with that to get it just right. But there is our beginning tag, simple tag, under $25 to make. So cute. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I probably will just leave this because hey, it's cute. All right, I hope y'all have a very blessed day. Make sure you keep on crafting, and let me know if you have any questions about the products that I used today. I'm certainly happy to help you get connected with that. A lot of the links are down below too. So either way, I hope you have a great day. Keep on crafting.